Okie dokie then. Nick, where are you, buddy?
Hey,
There's something I can do?
that's all.
Well, all right.
Wait,
Hey,
Here's what I've got.
what you got? Nothing?
Hey.
Alright.
Go on.
hey, Valentine.
Got something for me?
It's about time for you to go, Nick.
Shame. I guess I'll just head home.
What the? Do 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 do.
Glad to see you alive and well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir? Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally, some good news for a change. Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it alone. Aylin, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. He shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think he has the potential of becoming one of the best.
I'm only in it for the spiffy uniforms.
Oh yeah? And here I thought you joined up for a sense of purpose and meaning.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Let's just hug this out and get it over with. What do you say?
You can play it however you want, tough guy. It's gonna take a lot more than completing one mission to impress me.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Don't worry. I've spent time in the military.
Perfect. Then there's no need to give you a long lecture, so I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
He doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable. Because we're fighting, our rallying cry is...
Okay, I'm bored now.
I've received orders that we're... However, if you want to... I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready.
Dance?
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen anything.
Takes your breath away. We call our ship the Prydwen. If she's here, Elder Maxson's.
Gonna be a quick war with that.
That's the plan. If history's proven anything, it's that an open... That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen. I've received orders that we're both to report to her. Follow me up to the roof of the police.
Let me get through.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start
Someone shooting
shooting.
us?
We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals.
Someone shooting us?
The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastically your perception of the battlefield changes from the air. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal.
Oh god,
Hopefully,
what?
our air superiority and tactical know-how will make the difference. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxson will have a plan already in place by the time we arrive.
Wait, didn't I snipe that guy from...
I wish everyone down there believed
Okay.
in our cause. But they've been blinded by rumors and misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory.
Alright, calm down, Buzz Lightyear.
We're on final approach to the airport. The Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions.
Fun.
There she is. It's been far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Do 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 do.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted.
Bit late for that.
Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I feel promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxson's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Prydwen and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Looks can be deceiving.
Which is precisely why I personally insist on scrutinizing every recruit who boards this vessel. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth. As the captain of this
Board
vessel,
again.
I won't allow... Understood?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. After which, if you have any questions, ask.
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Welcome aboard. Elder Max...
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth.
Yeah,
You
don't
have
mind me, mate.
accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technology that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I'm not prepared to allow the Institute to...
Look, if you're going to
continue
write a
this
long
line of
speech, at least give me more to loot.
Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Lancer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving.
Shut up.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing
Arsehole.
with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in
Uh-huh.
I refuse to allow them to stay.
I hope this isn't another Brotherhood moron.
Not at all. In fact, it's clear from Paladin Dance's report that you understand our core values. He feels you've become quite an asset to us, seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers. Therefore, from this moment, and befitting your title,
Uh-huh. A knight? What is...
judging from the state of the world, it wouldn't be a stretch to say we're living in that. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier.
Sure.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion. So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Paladin.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxson?
Maxson seems so young.
Don't let his age fool you. Maxson's a brilliant tactician. A formidable... I'd follow him in.
Uh-huh. Why are you so...
A decade ago, the Brotherhood had almost gone completely... The Elder before Maxson sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. He was... But when Maxson took over, he single-handedly reprioritized the Brotherhood. This ship and its crew are...
He's a very dedicated...
Of course he does. I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance...
Sure.
Not to put too fine a point on it.
Don't worry. I'll be careful.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power. In order to be an effective part of the team, since I've been officially assigned to you as your...
Uh-huh. Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
If you keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down.
Already? It's called looting, mate. Get with the program.
If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word of brotherhood across the Commonwealth.
Quinlan?
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as...
What, not even a thank you?
I hardly need to... Oh my. It appears I've mistaken you for some... Since it's obvious that you aren't who I would...
Just learning my way.
Learning your way around. Ah, I see. Under normal circumstances.
Sure.
However, I'm woefully behind setting up. Unfortunately...
What exactly is a
Simply put, we send a small two-man team. Saves us from sending an entire...
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapons schematics. If it contains any type of useful...
Maybe I can lend you...
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. I'm authorized to pay you for each, and if you wish to be assigned to, in any event.
You're not bad, but I like the cat. His name is Emmett.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of... I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions. First question. As a child...
My father said I used to sit way too close to the television.
The television? Wait a second. Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just... Okay, second, have you ever had, or...
Honestly, I don't remember.
Well, you don't appear to be suffering from any long-term... Third question, and please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Well, there was this one really ugly girl in college. I mean, I had to get drunk, and it was a dare, and ugh.
That hardly qualifies, so I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. So what about you?
I suppose so.
Good enough. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance. Looking for medical assistance, soldier?
No, just nicking everything in your little office. Oh look, I missed that one. Ah, bingo! Stop stick drift.
Knight.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk. Got it.
If you're looking for ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor
Thanks,
Tegan
brother.
might have what
I
you need.
owe you.
I can't believe super mutants were humanoids. How could science have gone so wrong?
Don't let Maxson's age fool you. He's a brilliant tactician and an experienced soldier.
You must have overheard my conversation with Dance then.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about.
Sure. What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to... My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually... If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
While you're at it, my car is making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting a...
I suppose it's better than the... Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, now, if you'll excuse me.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from the ferals.
Oh.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
So if I'm out of caps, I guess I'll just defeat the enemy with my bare hands.
There's plenty of spare ammo and equipment all over the ship. You can help yourself to anything you can find. Everything in here is a bit more specialized and unique. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side...
As long as I don't end up in the brig.
Don't worry. Last thing I'd want to do is get our newest... It just involves a little bit of heavy lift. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, after you're done with the meat... In the meantime, if you ever need anything else...
Proctor Tegan.
You're looking to pick a fight? I'll help you end it.
Set me up.
Got some choice weapons that just...
Proctor Ingram said she needed this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just... what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing. Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good.
Nice.
Oh, that's a skill they don't teach. Yeah.
Got it.
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
Thank God.
You know those scents with the plastic faces? They creep me the heck out.
Hey.
Do you know what a 10-pound cockroach can do to a buoyancy regulator?
I can guess.
Something smart. You want to see the greatest warship brought down by bugs?
All right. Just don't tell Ingram, okay?
Fine. But there's a reason food's not allowed near the instrumentation. Charging into a situation guns blazing is a good way to get yourself killed.
If you're looking for a way into the Institute, you should talk to Proctor Ingram.
The Pridwin is a magnificent ship, and we're lucky to have her in our arsenal.
Never forget, you are the eyes and the ears of the Brotherhood. If you see or hear anything suspicious, it is your duty to report it immediately. We live in enemy territory now. Your vigilance could mean the difference between life and death. Understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Ad Victoriam, Squires.
Ad Victoriam. Ad Victoriam.
Dismissed.
There. That should hold.
Thank you, sister.
You know, we wouldn't have to worry about them getting out if they weren't on the ship.
Your concerns are noted, Scribe.
every one of
Give
these
Proctor
nightmares
Ingram
is
my
eliminated.
thanks for letting me
The
borrow you.
Institute giving machines free will? My programming says that's monstrous.
Feel free to have a look at the specimen. Didn't you want to hear about my experiment?
Oh, what?
Scribe Naraya.
Feel free to have a look at the specimen.
I was busy losing.
Please don't touch anything. I refuse to be held responsible.
Don't worry.
Good. Tampering with the specimens could taint the... I'm on the cusp of discovering how these creatures... If I can crack the code, I can equip our troops with a protective compound...
Sounds...
Actually, it's...
Uh-huh.
You see, the ionized... However, after several generations, I believe I've discovered how I...
Right.
Instead of decades, I can do it in...
Why alter it for a short period of...
Attempting to alter the genetic code permanently? That's too close to what happened with FEV. I'm not willing to... I wish I could show you a sample of the compound, but the specimens I've already captured can only produce so much blood and genetic material. What I need are more samples of blood from the creatures roaming.
Didn't plan on getting killed for science.
You don't have to do anything out of the ordinary. I've modified your Pip-Boy to scan the corpse of any freshly killed creature that... All you have to do is pick up any vial... Hey, I really appreciate you doing this for me.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxson. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
Not now, sir. There's science to be done.
Naraya.
Have you collected...
Left yet.
Greetings, Knight.
If it was up to me, I'd take every feral, mutie, and synth and shoot them into space.
Ah, Knight. You have technical documents, perhaps?
Just making sure I haven't missed anything.
It's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out.
If it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure. Why take the chance?
There. You gonna do it? No. I think you've almost got it.
now that you've familiarized yourself with
Hello,
the privileged
elderly
crew,
Maxonius.
are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then, shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
What do these shells do?
The Fat Man launcher is an essential part of the Brotherhood arsenal. It's a miniature nuclear payload, in a man-portable format. A squad of troops armed with one of these is virtually unstoppable. If you ever have the pleasure of firing one of them, allow me to give you a word of advice. Don't fire one of them in close quarters. There won't be enough of you to bury in a shoebox. That enough to go on?
Super mutants? I thought the
super mutants are no better than synths. They're a reminder of man's folly when it comes to harnessing technology. Whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of circuits. It's the wrong path for science. As members of the Brotherhood. So...
consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong. Dismissed.
No, what?
Having the Quigley moored above the airport keeps the Brotherhood from striking.
What? Where do I...
It's a clear shot and leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
Heard you got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
Babysitting field scribe. Prestigious.
Needs guard duty. Why?
Vanguard.
You're kidding.
Shipping out into the next rotation. Got to leave a couple of
Remember your 3 C's. Cranium, crotch, center mass.
No, never shoot men in the barrels. He's shooting his own vertebra. Hey! What's in here?
Like flying in style.
Welcome aboard, Titan. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Hey, excuse me! Hey! Hey! He set us on fire! What dickhead?
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights. Primary target down. Look at this, they bleed. I'm gonna find a place to set her down and then hightail it back to the Bridgewood for repairs.
Uh-oh. What the hell? Oh, that's funny. That's very funny.
What? Who's there?
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Oh, will your guts around my neck? It'll be a good fight.
Uh-oh.
We may have
reacquired.
I suggest sorting through your gear and dropping anything you don't need.
I was just shutting up, Dams. Besides, I can still fast travel, so it's okay.
Hell yeah. Heads up.
Vigilant. This place may appear abandoned, but that doesn't mean we should drop our guard.
Heads up.
A smart soldier is always prepared.
Where did I get this super stash from? I don't remember. I feel like a bit of an idiot.
This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent.
I hear something! Someone there!
Intruder alert!
Oh, okay. Oh! That's just rude. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, for God's sake. Yoink. What kind of...
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them,
right,
these monstrosities are just another I've been fighting for years. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. It would be Armageddon repeated. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric.
Don't apologize. It reminds me why I'm doing this.
Thank you, brother. It's good to know you're... Anyway, what's important here is that you got the job done and secured. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk. Dismissed.
Paladin Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
Look alive.
Well, let's see what you've acquired.
grid when running, Proctor.
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
It was a piece of cake.
I'm glad you feel that way. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground. And the vertibird, once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation.
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire.
Will the vertibird stay and help?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard, of course. Nothing stopping you from using the door gun while in flight.
Thank you, Elder.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards an even greater task. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading according to our scribe. The moment this information came to light, the Institute. To accomplish this goal, I've had our scribes meticulously searching the...
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there.
Sure.
You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met. So I'm confident, if you discover a way in, any questions not...
Any suggestions?
Whatever you recovered from the courser at Green Tech, you should bring it to someone who knows how to manipulate. Perhaps it will allow you... This information could be the final piece.
Right.
Is there anything else?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
I'd just leave that if I were you.
Yeah, well, you're not me, so bugger off.
By Elder Maxson's orders, all forms of technology should be confiscated or collected. Nothing to report right now, Knight.
Oh, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you.
Set me up.
Got some choice weapons that just came in.
There's no time to waste when there's work to be done.
Our vertibirds should give us the air superiority we need to win this war.
Okay. What was it? Oh yeah, cat collector.
We'll stop the Institute. For Maxson and for the
Excuse me,
Brotherhood.
Proctor Teagan.
What brings you to me today?
I'm looking for some firepower.
Got some choice.
If you run into any sins, shoot to kill. We don't take prisoners.
You're an inspiration to us all.
Hey.
Mez is self-service, brother. You take what you need. Hungry. Rations are first come, first serve. I used to be a field scribe. Deathclaw snapping my femur like a
Cade?
twig.
Welcome back. I heard about the operation.
I need some supplies, Doctor.
No problem, soldier. Take a...
I just noticed all the blood on the floor.
Your rad levels are spiking. You might want to have a doctor take a look.
Are they? I don't know. A tiny bit. What's happened? There you go.